Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I'd like to talk about the Driller Killer. But anyway, the Driller Killer is from Puppet Combo's game known as Power Drill Massacre, and it was one of their first games, I believe. I played it, very good game. It's awfully terrifying, like when you go into the building and stuff, it's very quiet, can't hear stuff. Anyway, that was a really good game. But today I wanted to talk about like the origin of the Driller Killer, I guess. I was very interested in it because it has a lot of backstory to it, which I personally like. But anyway, according to anyway, sorry, Puppet Combo came out with it, but the Driller Killer didn't originally appear in Power Drill Massacre. He actually appeared in Minotaur. And that was another game where he appeared. And he appeared in many games. I'll put it up on the screen right now. The Driller Killer is the main antagonist in Minotaur, Power Drill Massacre, and Night Watch. He also appears in a cameo with the same role in Night Shift in the DMEG minigame Power Drill Massacre Arcade. And basically, he's everywhere. But yeah, it says right here on appearance, it says the Driller Killer is an adult Caucasian male with short, dark brown hair. His 1987 wanted poster describes him as being of slender build, imposingly tall at 6'1" to 6'5". That is very tall for someone who is around 35 to 48 years old, bearded, and he wears a grimy white one-piece boiler suit, a worn white Greek theater mask, dark gray gloves, and brown shoes. In his right hand, he wields a gray cordless 1970s power drill, which gives him the name the Driller Killer. It's also inspired by a movie, I believe. It's called The Driller Killer, and it took place in the movie came out in the 70s, I think. During his appearance in Night Watch, which is set in 1978, Night Watch is another game by Puppet Combo. His outfit is completely clean. By the time of the events in Power Drill Massacre, which takes place in 1987, his suit and drill have become dirtier and his mask has begun to degrade, presumably meaning that he's been wearing the same clothes for the last 3 decades. It also, on the wiki, it says that he has the mind of a 3-year-old child, which probably explains why he has, also his backstory. It's very interesting. I'll put it up on the screen right here. But yeah, that probably intends onto why he's killing people. And at the end of Power Drill Massacre, if you get the bad ending and you get trapped, he'll try to talk to you, but you don't understand what he's saying due to his mind being 3 years old of mental age, which probably explains why he wants to kill. He's confused, probably scared, but he lived in the woods for most of his life, living off of probably animals or people. He's probably eating people. And then in Power Drill Massacre, he stays in this factory. I don't even know what it is. It's a building you go into in Power Drill Massacre, and you go into the building, and you it's very destroyed, and he has his own tunnel, which is it's a very enclosed tunnel, almost claustrophobic kinda, and the tunnel is it leads through different paths. It's known as Sugar Tunnel, and that's where he usually stays near, and that's his quote unquote natural habitat. But anyway, that's his basis, where he is through most of the game. But the main point is to try and escape. When you go to try and get help because your car broke down, and also your husband Jeff is he can't feel his legs, so basically you go into the building, you try to ask for help, which first off, that's a stupid idea. Honestly, if you were me and I saw that building, yeah, I would definitely not go in there. Anything that looks sketchy to me personally, I just wouldn't go near it at all. especially a broken down factory building in the middle of nowhere. And I'll remind you, it's like the 1980s, right? So basically, there was like no like cell phones, communication. You couldn't really call for help, so you had to like find help. Also, they were trapped in the middle of nowhere. So what did they do? And then back again, Night Watch, which is in like the 70s, close to the 80s. It's like the late 70s. Basically, you play as a park ranger, Jim, and then you get a call out with this radio, because it's an old radio from the 70s, saying that people need help near the tent because they hear weird noises, almost like a pig, which is kind of the noises that the driller killer makes, in a way. So you go down there, and you hear like a crying noise, some sort of noise. You go down there, and you have your raincoats, raining and everything, and he just starts chasing you, and then he captures you, and it's kind of like Power Drill Massacre's like second bad ending, where you're trapped in that cage that he puts his victims in, and he tries to talk with them, and a loud noise is just set like in the background, and then he kills you, and that's the end of the game. All of this is linked towards like some sort of cult that was like probably set like a long time ago. My prediction's probably like in the early 1900s. It's known as the CFV, which is one of Puppet Combo's like made up cults they made for like the killers and the reason why they're killing people. And yeah, the Church of the Father's Vision, and it's known to be like some sort of cult that people get into. So like they'll randomly get a tape, like they'll be a normal person, right, like your everyday person, and then suddenly in the mail they get a letter like saying like it's just a tape, and they put it in their VCR, and it plays, and it's just like it brainwashes, like manipulates you to like do things that you normally wouldn't do, like in the game, for example, Feed Me Billy, another game by Puppet Combo. Billy gets the phone call, and it's the same message that you'd usually get from the VCR, and it's completely different, but it gives you intentions to kill, and it gives you the things that you need to rebuild like society and make it a better society, which they think. So very interesting theories. My theory is like the driller killer might not be part of the CFE, even though he could. I have no clue, but my predictions is he probably isn't, because he has the mind of a 3-year-old child. He wasn't really taught anything. He was also kind of like treated poorly in a way, and yeah, and he had to live off of stuff in the woods, and he was killing people. It's just very crazy. But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments, and if you have any similar theories, if you want me to do more videos about the CFV or like the driller killer, just tell me. I mean, I like to hear you guys' opinions and feedback on these videos, so thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. If you want to, you can like the video too. I don't care. Anyway, but I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.